Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. And now for today, I'd just like to talk a little bit about a few things in regards to idioms. Because this is, in fact, a request that I've been getting for a little while now. And seeing that I've already come so far already here on HGN, I figured that I might as well branch out a little bit more than I used to. So what can I say about idioms in general? Well, for one thing, they are a pretty nifty way of putting together some pretty big comedic elements into your own speech. Idioms would include things like hitting the hay, which would mean go to sleep, holding your horses, which would simply mean be patient. And of course, there's a lot of other different ways to put it together, but there's a lot of them. I mean, so many idioms that you could possibly look at. And I could say that they're pretty impressive for what they are. Of course, I happen to really agree with the better contexts of it, but idioms are generally not something I'd try to use. I'd simply just go ahead and put together an even better context. Even though some people might understand idioms from any perspective when it comes to grammar or to talk about linguistics itself. Of course, speech capabilities is one thing. But when you're putting things together like holding horses, who would be able to identify whether it'd be a literal statement or it'd just be an idiom or something in general that's relative to that kind of speech? I guess we may never know for sure. But in general, idioms are something you could always look out for anytime. There's people who might say them all the time, or there's people who might not say them as often. But whatever the case, I'd say there's a lot of different reasons to try and use idioms in any way if you're wanting to find out what people are going to do with them, or if you're simply just wanting to get those out of the way. But me, I'll just stick with actual speech. Speech that doesn't necessarily include these types of statements. Well, that's pretty much it for idioms themselves. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.